You alright? What's that? That is mad.
This is the G-Force S10, an e-scooter with a deck that looks like it's been taken from a space shuttle. For the price, it's a very good hill climber and a step above your usual commuter. In this video, we'll also test its top speed, braking ability, and various other stuff. You'll also find out why this may not be the scooter for you.
So this is the G-Force S10 e-scooter from G-Force. I contacted them before about an e-bike that looks very nice, but unfortunately they don't sell that in the UK. Don't know why, because obviously e-scooters are actually illegal in the UK, so watch out for that. But everyone rides them and no one really does anything. Every now and again someone gets stopped, every now and again a police force has a crackdown, but generally people are getting away with riding e-scooters. Up the hill first of all, can't go no power because it's an e-scooter, but we're going at about 6 miles per hour. We're only in level 1, so let's bump it up to level 2. Instant, I don't have to let go of the throttle, so that's nice. So now we're going a nice handy 12 miles per hour. The screen is very hard to see, so you can see that in this daylight, and it's in kilometers as well. Currently running the GPS.
And it's kilometers only, despite miles showing up on the screen when it turns on. The scooter was well packed, and as e-scooters usually do, went together very easily in less than half an hour. In part helped by the really nice toolkit you get with the scooter, including a set of ball-end Allen keys. The computer actually forms part of the handlebar clamp, which is weird, but fine. Other than that, there's nothing else to report. You also get a 2-amp charger, which charges the 48-volt 12-amp-hour battery in about 6 hours, and that's it. The instruction manual, as well as an assembly video, is accessed by scanning the QR code on the card. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'd rather not have my phone lying around when I'm messing with tools that I'll inevitably drop. Right now, you'll get some free items when you order from the website, including wing mirrors, which are incredibly useful, a phone holder, and a lock.
The throttle is really nice. It's a thumb throttle, and it offers really good control. So I'm in max at the moment and I'm kind of nicely going really slow. Ugh. Yeah, it's got some good acceleration, this has. Mini bumps, mini bump. Okay, just feels like I'm on a horse basically. I'll tell you what, it handles well. When I'm going around in corners and stuff like that, I feel in decent control. So 500 watts this, peaks at 800, only a max speed of 20 though. I think that's a conscious decision to decide to give it 20. We were just about doing 19 then. Pretty quick.
Not being an e-bike, we can't do a max pedal test, but we can check that the reported max speed is actually attainable.
How fast am I going now? I feel pretty fast. That was not... Oh, 20, I'm going 20 now. Okay, so it does do 20. So this is the speed test. I went 20, which is what it's meant to do. So that's all right.
Some people have reported that they've actually got 22 miles per hour from the S10, but I definitely didn't. But it's nice that at my weight of around 100 kilograms, it didn't struggle at all to get 20. And I'm only 10 kilograms off the max load of 110 kilograms. It also didn't have any problems stopping me with the dual mechanical disc brakes with 140mm discs.
Right, I'm going... Oh, I'm going 20. Wow. No drama. Oh, I hope that's... Is that on? Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Dual disc brakes. And they work.
My first impressions were that it's a very nice looking and solidly built scooter. The computer had a clear LED screen, at least when not looking in direct sunlight. The deck was nice and solid and big, although the length did seem to get taken up a bit by the rear mudguard, so I did end up standing on it sometimes. The folding mechanism and handlebar stem also felt very solid with very little wobble. The S10 is also fantastic at night time. I thought the front light was illuminating the road ahead really well, but wondered what was wrong with the rear lights. Only then did I realise they weren't even turned on. And when it's on, the front light is super bright. You aren't going to have any problems with people not seeing you or seeing where you're going. The S10 has brake lights, but then most e-scooters do. The turn signals were a nice addition. They look red and a bit dull in daylight, but at night you can see they're orange, just like they're meant to be. It's just a shame there's nothing on the screen to tell you a turn signal's been activated, but they do cancel after a few seconds, so you can just press it and forget it. The combination of the front suspension and the 10-inch diameter 2.5-inch thick air-filled tyres meant that the scooter was very comfortable and bumps weren't too jarring. Oh, and those tyres, they're not just any tyres.
These tyres, 10 inches, 2.5 inches thick, apparently they're explosion proof. So if you blew them up, I don't know what happened, like nothing would happen because they're explosion proof, I don't know. Right, big bumps now, these are the bumps, these are the ones. We're going 18 miles an hour and, oh, brilliant. Right, more bumps, come on.
Despite the suspension and comfy tyres, it's definitely not an off-road scooter, but it's definitely comfortable on light off-road trails.
Morning, you alright? Yeah. Good. Right, a bit of off-road, way, off-road, way, I'm going off-road, way. I think I sounded a bit like Colin Firth then. Way! I made a scooter out of a jet turbo engine, yeah!
As well as light off-road, it wasn't half bad at the little hills on my little course.
Right, oh, no standstill, am I going to be able to get up here? Hey, without a runner, that wasn't bad.
But how would it cope with the hill? It's time for the hill climb test.
And 1, 2, 3, go! I feel really high on this. Okay, it's in kilometers per hour. I've got no idea whether this is going to make it. I don't think it will. It's slowing, 22, it's going down. A decent speed though. I think it's going to beat, or I don't know, will it beat the GT2? That got to about that parky bit. It's got past the grip box, so it's got better power than most of the 350 watt scooters. We're still going, but we're very slow now. Oh, we're at the parky bit, whatever that means. Parky bit. I think this is actually going to get up there, but really slowly. Battery doesn't like it. This is fully charged, by the way, and it's down to 4 bars as we go up here. That'll probably go up again later, but we're speeding up again now. It's made it. Hey, well done. Well, I say it's made it. It's going to make it. It will make it. 15. Oh, that means I've got to go back down again on the bent latch. And now, that's it. Pull over.
And just by making it up Sandy Lane, the S10 has beaten most of the e-scooters I've tested, including the 800 watt Icing Wheel GT2. But with a time of 1 minute 38 seconds, it has become the fastest e-scooter I've had up Sandy Lane, faster than the 600 watt C1 Pro and the 800 watt iX4. Well done, G-Force S10. Feeling smug riding about on the best performing e-scooter I've tried, I was suddenly hit with perspective.
$600 this is. It is quite nice for $600, but you can get faster ones. Like this one probably. You alright? What's that?
GT Pro.
Bloody hell, that's good. How fast is that?
I'll say 63, but we've been having a lot quicker than that earlier. This is me just tinkling about in second gear.
That is mad. And he's gone. WoodyG.
I'm saving the full interaction with that scooter for a future video, but suffice to say the Wolf GT Pro he was on was an absolute beast. If you don't want to miss that, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, but in the meantime check out WoodyG's channel if you want to see him tear up the streets of Wolverhampton on that scooter. I'll put a link to his channel in the description.
I just feel a bit inadequate now.
Out in the wild, meeting WoodyG and the Wolf GT Pro made me realise I wasn't on the greatest scooter in the world, and the S10 certainly has its issues. The catch to stop you accidentally undoing the folding mechanism broke, and it appeared to be made of plastic. The front suspension didn't have that much travel, and there's no rear suspension. And probably the most annoying thing is that you can't actually pick the scooter up by the handlebar stem once folded, as it doesn't latch onto anything. At 15 kilograms, it's not super heavy, but 15 kilograms without a carrying handle is a little bit awkward. Oh, and this is really important. Don't try and fold it when the power's still on.
What the hell happened then?
This is because in some positions the thumb throttle will get activated by the rear mudguard. I also couldn't access any settings in the computer, so I can't alter the speed. Luckily 0 start is on by default, so I don't have to kick it first. I was also stuck in kilometers per hour despite the screen having the capacity to display miles per hour as seen when it boots up.
It's like a space shuttle if it was made by Huawei.
The range of the S10 is claimed to be 30 miles. The 48 volt 12 amp hour battery equates to 576 watt hours, which is a decent amount for an e-scooter. With my 100 kilograms and taking it up the hill climb and using mainly speed setting 3 with no kicking to start, 12 to 13 miles was more realistic.
It does feel a bit weaker now, not accelerating quite as well. Cruise control's kicked in, that is handy, so you don't have to keep pressing down the thumb throttle. Is me being that heavy that much of an issue? I'm going 18 miles an hour. We're going 20, I'm going 20 again.
So with the scooter trying to bounce back and convince me that it was still the best scooter I've ever had, I was hit by another perspective bomb.
How much is it?
About 3,300.
3,300. Oh wow. Is that like your main method of transport?
Yeah.
For the price of that hyper scooter, I could get 5 S10s and have enough left for a couple of red letter days in a Ferrari. The S10 is a cheap budget scooter after all. It's just easy to forget that because it looks so premium, so it looks like it should be so much faster. It's like a 3-year-old baby that looks like a 5-year-old. We're just expecting it to do things that it can't.
Thinking about it, the price, it got up Sandy Lane, which is more than the GT2 can say. It gets up to its max speed quickly. It's a good commuter, but it isn't a good commuter. The handlebar doesn't lock into place. And they've really missed a trick there, because being able to fold the neck down, but it just staying there, that doesn't really help anyone. You can't pick it up and take it on a bus. So it's not a last mile solution. It's just, if you were wanting to get from your house to your place of work, you can't take it on public transport because it's just too awkward, and it's too heavy and too bulky for that anyway. So I'm not sure who it's aimed at. Well, I am. It's the people who want to just buy a scooter and have a bit of fun, or go straight to work and not get on public transport, which is a shame because I think all budget e-scooters, really, they should be able to do that. These are potholes everywhere here, and it's eating them up. It's really nice. So it's comfortable. It's just not exactly practical.
So it's a nice looking, comfortable scooter with decent speed and decent torque for hill climbing. It's solid and it handles really well, but it has a few annoying features. If you can live with the carrying problem, the okay range and the other small annoyances, which let's face it aren't deal breakers, then this is a very nice scooter for the price. If you're interested in the S10, there's a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link, which means if you do use it, it won't cost you extra, but it helps out the channel. So if you did find this review useful, I'd appreciate it if you use that. Not only that, but we also have a discount code which should get you £100 off, and at £500 that is extremely good value considering the spec of the scooter.
It does feel nice though. Like, if I had this in the house and I wanted to go to my friend's house, gonna go and see how they are, I'd hop on this.
It also means you can get 6 S10s as well as that Ferrari ride for the price of that super scooter from earlier.
If you want a super duper scooter, spend your £3,000. So you've been watching the e-VRC, and that was the G-Force S10. If this video helped make your mind up to buy something else or this, or if you enjoyed the video, do give us a thumbs up. Way! And if you like e-scooters and e-bikes and e-skateboards, don't forget to subscribe. There's a little button down there that says subscribe. It's totally free, and when you get bored of the channel, you can just unsubscribe. But until next time, thanks for watching until the end. I massively appreciate it. Ride safe.